So here we are, back again, after quite some time. Seems like a year, but I think it was like February that I posted something. I don't know, but it's Kayfabe Cigar Reviews, where we don't really review anything and just kind of go all crazy and try to make you laugh, I guess. But anyway, I just got a little nub going on left over from a Nomad, because Monday night Fred Rui was in town, or Fred Godfather, the Godfather, which you can follow on Twitter at Godfather. That's Godfadr, which technically should be pronounced Godfader, because it's not two D's. Two D's would be Godfather, but since there's this whole controversy about the graphical graphical interchange file, or whatever it's called, the picture that moves, I call it a GIF. Other people call it a GIF. So in the English language, you can spell something Smith and pronounce it Jablonski, because I just stole that from George Carlin, but he's dead and he can't sue me. Thank you. But a fun time was had with Fred and his lackey Alex from the Nomad Cigars and Boutiques Unified. I believe that's their name. But we were at the Stack, my favorite place, and they had a bacon bar, so there was lots of bacon, and they had bourbon tasting, so there was lots of bourbon, and I had a Miller Lite. Yeah. And the Penguins lost. It was terrible. But that's really all I got to say right now. But maybe El Lucador and them will show up. Got a good weekend coming up. Hopefully King Nightmare will show up. We're gonna go to the International Wrestling Cartel. They're having the super indie tournament, where I believe Chris LaRusso will be defending his super indie title. In the tournament will be the likes of Colt Cabana, DJ Z, aka Zima Ion, bunch of other people, and Adam Cole, baby! So, Adam Cole, who's recently been removed from the Bullet Club, we have plans, and hopefully you'll see them, so stay tuned. What's going on? It's me again. So I'm out here doing laundry, and I've been wearing this one shirt for like the past week, and I was like, hey, I went to ProWrestlingTees.com and I bought Kenny Omega. Got like 3 or 4 Kenny Omega shirts. Got the Young Bucks and the Hardys 2 Sweet or Delete shirt. Love that thing. I don't think I'm ever going to wear it. I just want it to look good the rest of my life. But I'm smoking a schizo, doing the laundry, waiting for all to dry. But speaking of the Hardys, the International Wrestling Cartel had an event in Meadville, Pennsylvania, 1 week after WrestleMania. It was great. It was like $15 for the meet and greet, and you got to meet everybody. First person there, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Got a picture with him. Got to wear his Hall of Fame ring. Second, the Hardy Boys. I got a clip of them I'm gonna try to put on here, but calling King Nightmare an obsolete mule. But it was cool. They were at an indie show, and it's like the first time that Vince McMahon actually let them go to an indie show with the tag team titles. Like, they were there with their titles. Of course, they couldn't wrestle, but they came out and, they did some promos and, like, talked, and half broken, half not broken. Then I got to meet Ryback, who's a really cool dude. I've read some stuff about him, like that he's not cool to talk to and whatnot. But, I mean, dude was like, I never actually watched him wrestle. I wasn't watching at that time, but he was like, I walked up to him and said, I like hairstyle. He goes, oh, yeah. He says, it's great. He goes, one of these days I might actually grow it out once I get older. But, he was cool. Then fucking Ken Anderson, Mr. Kennedy, or in TNA, Anderson. He was there. He was pretty cool. He had a bunch of merch for sale, and he had the prices, and at the end of the list it said punch in the neck, free 99. So I was like, I want a punch in the neck. So we got Ken Anderson punching me in the neck. Ran into a couple guys at Andrew Palace, knocked us. Some IWC guys there. Met Rachel Ellering, Paul Ellering's daughter, the Queen of Strong Smile, and then the IWC Women's Champion, Britt Baker, who I found out is Adam Cole's baby, which was funny because, we'll see what happens at the Super Indie tourney. But, so you get to, I'm hoping to show you guys some clips of the match between Rachel and Britt, and because the ladies stole the show that night. I mean, besides the Hardys coming out and singing, I'll fade away and render myself obsolete and all that, as far as matches go, the women's match totally stole the night. But yeah, man, like, we met the Hardys. That was pretty intense. Really nice guys. I come up there and Matt shakes my hand and goes, hey man, how you doing? Does his smile. But this is a schizo. This is a schizo. By Asylum, I gotta talk about cigars. This is Kayfabe Cigar Reviews. It's their economic line. What it is it's actually, apparently what it is it's like all the leftovers from the Asylum line, and they just took them and rolled them in. They call it the Cuban sandwich of a cigar. They roll all the leftovers into a cigar. They sell it. It's like somewhere in between $2 and $3. It's a great cigar, hand rolled. Draws nicely. I buy these by the bundle and just smoke them daily. So anyway, I'm gonna go see how the drying's doing, and I will talk to you later. Enjoy the video.
Don't mess up her teeth! guys didn't catch WrestleMania last Sunday. That's right, myself and Brother Nero. You're not allowed to come do cool events like this. And I love doing things like this. I've been to the IWC several times. I love it here. The International Wrestling Cartel is a delightful promotion. We wanted to build this prior booking that we had before. So we asked Mark Carano to Triple H to Vince McMahon. And they let us come here, so we are here, and I thank you for that. Thank you, WWE. So in a trade-off for being able to come here and appear and sign autographs today and meet all you guys, we had to find a substitute for our match. Now, considering the book tonight is going to be broken, I am going to let the nefarious Brother Nero decide what type of match the fraternity will be defending the tag team titles in. This next match, the rules have officially been broken. That said, there's got to be some cool objects under this ring, right? Where we at there? The heads.
It's going to be a TLC.
It's gonna hurt, it's stiff. Let's see what else, who feels like clowning? There's no Hardy show here. What do you know?
Come on, Jeff.